Boy, these racists, they sure are emboldened by this idiot Donald Trump. Take the ex-husband of Marjorie Taylor Greene, Perry Greene, driving his trash-ass dumpster known as the Cybertruck. These Muslim women are praying, and he decides to verbally attack them. Y'all want to see just despicable? Yep, this is the trash that Marjorie Taylor Greene said I do to.
That's really good.
Go back to your country because y'all believe in crazy. Question your authority. Go back to your country, please.
Okay.
We don't hold y'all here.
That's perfect. Thank you.
Yes. We don't want any Muslims.
Okay. Thank you.
No one brought anything to you, brother.
It doesn't matter. I'm bringing it to you. I don't want your shit.
Oh.
Nobody really wants your shit here.
Did we bother you personally, though?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry. You can.
But see, like, y'all want to kill gays. Y'all want to do all kind of crazy. Where y'all from? What country?
It doesn't matter where
Yes,
we're from.
it does.
It does not, though. Why does it matter to you, though?
It does because you're worshiping a false god.
No.
Yes, it is.
Are you Christian? All right, that's.
Don't you question thinking the shit's
Okay.
American. Don't come from your crazy countries and act like you're gonna bring your shit here.
Okay. Cool, bro.
No,
Have a nice day.
because y'all are pieces of shit.
Okay. That's perfect.
You're the one attacking little girls.
Have a nice day.
Girls, like I want y'all to think about what y'all's process is, what y'all are thinking. Y'all been
We
brain,
know what we believe.
but don't come to America and believe this shit. Go back to your country and believe your crazy.
Okay. So that's fine. No one told you anything. We're sitting here. We were quiet. We were
You're
peaceful.
worshiping out here.
Praying. What does that have anything to do with you?
Go back to your country.
That's fine.
You're demolished Middle Eastern
First off,
country.
we're actually
Don't come
born here. We're born
No, you
here.
weren't.
Yes, we
Why
were.
are you wearing all this shit? You're not American.
It doesn't matter.
Be American.
Don't nuns wear covering themselves?
Be American. Don't be Afghani or whatever the
Not even
We're not
Afghani.
Afghani.
You're literally racist. You just
It doesn't-
anything.
It doesn't matter. Use the racist word, but be American. Don't be
Okay.
I'm sorry if it's not on your standard. You can go ahead and leave. I don't know why you're wasting your time. Okay, then if you don't care so much, you can go ahead and enjoy your day.
Fuck what you guys all day long.
Okay.
Because you know what? Your countries are so. You know where y'all are from is so. Don't let them come here. Go back to your.
I can call the cops. If you're gonna keep harassing us, that's fine.
What are you gonna call them about?
Just go about your day. What's the point? Are you gonna follow us?
What's the point?
I'm trying to get out of
Do you
the
want to learn about our religion?
Go back to your country.
Have a good day. Have a good day. That's okay. That's okay. Just leave him alone. Go have a good day, bro.
They are praying, minding their business, not sitting here, and this racist, go back to your country. See, this is what I need people to understand. We talk about this country. When we talk about how people view this country, y'all have heard me say this before. There's a movie called The Under Shepherd. And The Under Shepherd was directed by Robert De Niro. Robert De Niro starred in The Under Shepherd, along with Matt Damon. And in this movie, it is based upon a fictionalized version of the creation of the CIA and how the CIA was created by these white Anglo-Saxon Protestants, and how these white men, the Dulles brothers, how they established this secret society coming out of Skulls and Bones to create the CIA. And there's a particular scene in this movie where Matt Damon and Joe Pesci are talking, and Damon's character goes to see Joe Pesci, and he's trying to get the mob's help. And this is loosely tied to Castro, trying to get the mob's help to assassinate Castro, which actually happened in real life. And in the scene, they're talking, and Pesci poses a question. He poses a question to Matt Damon. And in this exchange, if you want to see what America is all about, if you really want to understand what these people actually think about non-white people, we played for y'all, I guess it was last week or maybe 2 weeks ago. We played the clip of J.D. Vance, where J.D. Vance was talking about these European values. Oh, and if you come in, you got to have the right, view of America. See, people like him. See, I know somebody may be saying, "Oh man, that dude was a racist there." Oh yeah, he's a racist. But understand, the racism that he is projecting, that racism is coming from a particular place. And for these people, how they view this nation, they view everybody who is not white as other. They don't view black people. They don't view Latinos, and they don't view Muslims. They don't view any of these people as full Americans. No, their view is, you ain't one of us. See, that's why they are so quick to tell us, go back to where you came from. That's why they're so quick. You don't like it? You can leave. They love using that language because, see, in their minds, this is theirs. In their mind, this is all theirs. That's how they view this. I'm gonna play this clip in a second. But that political says that's how they view. This ain't out of the ordinary. This is how they behave, and there's no shock that Majorie Taylor Greene was attracted to that.
Well, they have something in common, so we can't be surprised about that, Roland. They have a lot in common, them too. Remember when David Perdue said that to Stacey Abrams when she first ran, I think, for governor? And remember, I don't know if you all know, but Abraham Lincoln, after the war, he told, black folks, hey, you go back somewhere. I forgot what he said, go back to Africa.
No, actually, Abraham wanted, listen, it was Liberia. It was Liberia. And he held that view because he said that I just don't believe that these two sides are going to be able to get along, and so he articulated shipping black folk back to Africa. Right. Yeah.
But it's funny, but this was after the war, right? This was after the war. He says that, well, we don't need y'all anymore. But like they said, they responded, no, this is our country. This is where we're from. And beneath is our ancestors. It's our ancestors. So, I mean, I would have said something. I'm pretty sure I wonder if this was during Ramadan, because that just ended. But I would have looked at his ass and I would have said, I will go to my country when you take your ass to your country first. That's what I would have said.
See, it reminds me,
puzzled because he doesn't have a damn country.
Eugene, it reminds me of Patrick Bet David when I was on his podcast and he tells me, well, why do I go back to my neighborhood and fix things? And I'm like, looking at him going, your ass ain't even from here. Why don't you take your ass back to Iran?
Yes, I saw that.
Listen, it's the audacity and the caucasity, right? They say, to the point of MTG's, like his husband, ex-husband, they say, there's no more reflection of who you are than the person you decide to marry, because marriage is probably the ultimate business. That aside, the audacity and the caucasity. These folk that, think that they just have infinite dominion over wherever they are and over whomever is around. Black folk, native folk, folk of color built this land, point blank period, and are still building this land, point blank period. And the thing is this, like I said, I'll go back to wherever when you go back to wherever. But at the end of the day, the result that neither of us are going to go anywhere. So, you could just stay your happy ass over there away from me and my people, and we call it a day. Keep it civil, keep it peaceful.
Well, I just want, again, we know who these racists are. We know what they sound like. We know how they think. We know how they act, how they appear. We know all of that. But Zabor, to sit there and watch this man just attack them because they have a different religion, when, fool, we have freedom of religion for a reason.
No, but it just shows you their lack of respect for the Constitution. When
No. They don't. They love the second. They can't stand the first.
No, it's so
They love the second. They don't like the first.
when it comes to us, this is why our community paying attention is so important. They're attacking birthright citizenship. They're saying in this, how he's moving is the exact reason of why we got to stay vigilant. If they attacking birthright citizenship and the 14th Amendment and they're trying to put holes in that aspect of the Constitution, then you see them doing things like this and that rhetoric is pushed to the front. That's not Christianity. That's not the faith I know. You know what I mean? It's like you are ignoring humanity in people. You are ignoring loving your neighbor. And nobody's from here. We were brought here. They stole here. It's like, how dare you tell somebody that they're not from America? You don't know those people. And everything about our country has been built on the backs of people that are not from here. There is no country without Black people and the inventions we have, the work we do, the blood, sweat, and tears that build the houses and the White Houses that they get to be in. So it just really irritates me that they use faith to justify hatred. Those young ladies wasn't doing nothing. That old white man that has no respect and attacked a person while they're praying, but you say you are of God and you're a Christian. Like, how that?
So the movie is The Good Shepherd, and I'm telling you, if y'all are looking for an example that encapsulate America in 1 minute and 7 seconds, and actually, if you actually edit it, it's really 47 seconds. It's this.
The government's about to deport you for certain activities.
I'm in this country since I'm 2 months old. Does that make me Italian? I'm American. And they're trying to send me back?
I could have the deportation order reviewed. Have you classified as highly sensitive for national security? I could take the government off your back if you can help us.
Usually the guys that scare me. You're the people that make big wars.
No, we make sure the wars are small ones, Mr. Palmer.
Let me ask you something. We Italians, we got our families and we got the church. The Irish, they have the homeland. The Jews, their tradition. Even the niggers, they got their music. What about you people? people, Mr. Carlson. What do you have?
The United States of America. The rest of you are just visiting.
That's exactly how they think. The rest of you, this is ours.
Yep.
The rest of you are just visiting. Pull up my book. Understand something, y'all. The reason why I chose this photo for my book, White Fear, this photo is from January 6th. This white man's arm is outstretched. This photo signifies all of this is ours. And that literally is how they operate. And they feel as if they have the right to roll up on a few Muslim women praying, minding their own business, to accost them and say, go back somewhere else. That's why they believe they have the right to roll up on somebody black barbecuing in the park saying you can't barbecue here. They think that they have the right to roll up on a black man who's working for UPS or FedEx delivering packages saying you can't be in this neighborhood. They really believe that they have the right to walk up to you and ask, why are you in my neighborhood? Let me see you. They believe that they can just ask you, show me your address to prove that you belong in my neighborhood. And they believe that when they see us, especially being a black man, and if we wear some university gear, they don't even first think, did we graduate from there? They instantly think, did we play ball? Or like one white dude asked me, did I play ball at Texas A&M? I said no. His second question was, did I have a child that played at A&M? Y'all, it took every ounce of Jesus when you had to cuss his ass out. I was like,
I would have did.
literally like it took it took all of Jesus for me not to go there, because in their minds, they don't even think, oh, that might be a graduate. They don't think that. Tomorrow, I'm gonna get to this here. Man, there was some white folks, y'all, on Twitter, and they whine and complain, and Charlie Kirk got involved. My son got high grades, and he didn't get into his first choice, the top schools, or the second choice. And these white folks really believe that their children can just go to any school, that they should never be rejected, that all of that, and they automatically think it got to be them. It got to be them. They never consider, no, your kid lost out to some other white folk. So I am going to spend a little time walking through the timeline. You know, I was trolling their asses because see, y'all, I am the pettiest member of my family, but my family members can be petty too. Like the oldest sister, she was with a group of moms, and she was sharing with them that my nephew, her son, had gotten accepted to Seton Hall. And so one of the white moms said, well, you know, my blonde-haired daughter, you know, she's not gonna get, you know, a scholarship like that. And my sister said, well, baby, we were at the welcome reception. There's a whole bunch of people who look like your daughter who were there, who were blonde-haired. She said, so maybe your daughter need to study a little bit harder.
Hey, there you go.
Meritocracy, right? They gotta work harder. They gotta pull themselves up by their bootstraps, right? This is a meritocracy. We don't care about DEI. That's what they say, huh? Until they realize they are the DEI hire, right? They the ones that are not qualified. They are the they not even DEI hires. See, you could be a so-called DEI hire. You still got to have a resume.
Yep.
Oh no. They are absolutely white privilege hires. It don't even matter. So I had a ball just hitting them back, and I'm saying all of you should be downloading Scarface's song "No Tears."
What you know about that?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Where is Scar? Where? Hold on. I'm confused. I'm confused.
That black girl thinking.
Wait a minute. Somebody act. Wait, you gonna actually say?
Texas kind of girl. You know, you from the other side.
How you gonna sit here and say what I know about Scarface's Scarface?
What say about it?
I'm on a show and I just mentioned your song No Tears. You hear me?
That's your favorite song. You always listen to No Tears.
Dude, and I mentioned it and one of my panelists go, what you know about that song?
Y'all, he called Scarface, y'all.
First of all, what she don't, no tears in the end. And what she don't understand, I'm so petty, I played golf with Scarface, y'all. Scarface was talking a whole lot of trash. And I played golf with Scarface, and I was beating him. And you know what I put on for him? No Tears. He said, "You hit me with my." He said, "You hit me with my own damn song."
I just tell him.
All right, my brother. I'm gonna hit you back.
All right, baby.
All right, peace.
That was so bad.
Baby, don't ever. I don't know who you thought you were talking to.
I said, y'all, he called Scarface.
I mean, I was just checking your temperature, seeing where your head was at.
Right?
Baby, I'm the last one you ever want to check.
I know.
I stand corrected, no problem.
No, baby, this the super phone.
I ain't mad at it.
You throw some names out, I can FaceTime in them heartbeat. I'm just letting you know. So I am the last one. I'm the last one you want to say that to. All right, we got to go.
I am dead on that one.
Somebody said.
That's later in the night.
They in the chat said, "Girl, you lost that one."
Quickly, right?
Yes, she
Too
did.
fast.
Whoever said it in the chat, yes.
Another dude said, "Man, he got dude on speed dial on them folks."
Speed dial.
And El Crispy, Uncle Rose said, "Pull up." See, y'all better leave me alone. See, y'all.
There you go.
Said pull up.
Y'all better leave me alone. All right, we got to go.
Hello, I'm Isaac Hayes III, founder and CEO of Fanbase. Listen to what I'm about to tell you. The window to invest in Fanbase is closing. We've raised over $10.6 million of our $17 million goal. That means there's room for less than 6,370 people to invest in Fanbase for the average amount. The minimum to invest in Fanbase right now is $399. That makes you an owner in Fanbase today. Go to startengine.com/fanbase to invest. Why? Because current social apps have taken advantage of users for far too long, with content suppression, shadow banning, harmful racist content, and no real tools for monetization and equity. Fanbase has over 1.4 million users and counting, allowing anyone to reach all their following and monetize their content from day one. Social media is the new TV, and whoever owns the apps that distribute that content have the opportunity to own potential billion-dollar companies. While big platforms with uncertain futures are failing to serve their users, Fanbase is stepping up to fill the gap. Don't wait until it's too late. Invest now, invest for yourself and your future. Go to startengine.com/fanbase and own the next generation of social media.